think there are two different ways, for me at least, that I find that it can be burdensome. When the disease itself is active, obviously there's a physical thing that's happening, which, just like when you get a cold, it just interrupts your life and just stops you from being able to do certain things. But then even when the disease is not active, there can be residual damage left behind that is actually still causing problems like pain or fatigue. But also I think that living with the uncertainty of actually not knowing how you're going to wake up that day, to know, will I wake up today and be feeling really well, or am I going to wake up today and actually just be completely flattened by this and not be able to do anything? How do I deal with that in terms of, do I plan an overseas holiday next year and spend all that money and pay for it, and then maybe when it arrives I might not be able to do it? How will, for people who have kids, will I be able to book myself, like to plan to look after my kids for the rest of their life as they grow up? Will I be able to continue in my current work? Do I need to actually modify the activities so that I'm pacing myself a bit more? So these are all things that, because they're so individual, they're very hard to answer, and no one has a crystal ball, and no one can actually tell you what is going to happen with your own disease down the track. It's very hard to prognosticate around. So that, I think, that uncertainty is very hard for the individual, but it's also really hard for all the people around them who just want to know what's happening, and you can't tell them.